graph log of x minus 3 base 2, think of log of x base 2 first. The vertical asymptote for this one, think about that, that would be y-axis, x equal to 0. So maybe I start with that. Y-axis, which is, that's my dog, Ace. And so log of x minus 3 means move 3 to the right. So the new asymptote, vertical asymptote would be here. X equal to 3. And the graph of log will be after that. There will be no graph of log before the asymptote. So pick the points, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on. Those are the points that you can take. But before that, if you want to find x-intercept and y-intercept, x-intercept happens. So if you have f of x equal to log of x minus 3 base 2, when x is 0, you find y-intercept. In this case, if you let x equal to 0, you would have 0 minus 3 base 2. So this is undefined because inside log cannot be negative. So that does not exist. So no y-intercept. You let y equal to 0 to find x-intercept. So that would be 0 equal to log x minus 3, and that's base 2. So 2 to power 0 is equal to x minus 3. That's 1 equal to x minus 3, x is equal to 4. So x equal to 4 is one of the asymptotes here. And then you pick the rest of points just by plugging it in. So maybe 5, because log 5 minus 3 is 2, so it's 2 base 2 is 1. When it's 5 is 1. And for the rest will be decimals, so you can put 6, 7, 8. These are the points that you can use. But as you will see, the graph would look like, as you plot more points, you will see that's going to be the graph. It's approaching the vertical asymptote, but it's not touching the vertical asymptote. So you can just fill in these points and then find it. Solve the system with the method of your choice. I would say maybe solve with, I will solve this one by elimination method, multiplying the top one by -3, multiplying bottom one by 2. So here is -6, distributing that in. -6x, -18y equals to -21. 6x, positive 18y equals to 20. So as you are adding, everything cancels. On this side you have 0, on the other side you have -1. This is a wrong statement. If it was a true statement, you had infinitely many solutions. Since it's a wrong statement, you have no solution. Okay, graph system of inequalities. If you remember the steps, you graph each one separately. As of step 1 to be graphing without the inequality first. So that means you graph it with the method of your choice. I will use x-intercept and y-intercept here. So x, y, when x is 0, y is 3. When y is 0, x is 4. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 point. 1, 2, 3. That's another point. So that's one of the graphs. And since that has an equality, so it's going to be a solid line. Okay, now going to pick a point. So step 2 was pick a point. 0, 0 is always a good choice. You plug in 0, 0 into the original equality. 0 plus 0 greater than 12. Is that right? No. So that means you don't highlight the side of 0, 0, you highlight the other part. Okay. In order to shade, you can use different colors. That would be helpful too. Or you just use one color but look for the overlap. Now you graph the second one. That's 5x, same steps, plus 6y equal to 30. When x is 0, y is 5. When y is 0, x is 6. When x is 0, y is 5. When y is 0, x is 6. These lines are not parallel and there will be some intersection, but that's going to be way out there. So we don't find it now. So for step 2, you pick a point. Let's say pick 0, 0. When you pick 0, 0, is that less than 30? Yes, that's less than 30. So you highlight the side of 0, 0. So the overlap of the two is right in the middle of the two here. So that's going to be the solution to the system. And that's what you need to find. Number 7, finding the domain of the inequality. If you remember to find the domain,